Hello everyone, back again with you to do another video on our knot set. I want to cover with you guys today three very basic but very essential hitches. Okay, and as a bonus I'm going to throw something else in there too. We'll catch at the end. I want to go over these with you real quick here, and we'll get on with actually doing them. What we're going to cover today, guys, is the half hitch. After the half hitch, we're going to go straight into doing the double half hitch, and we're going to move on to doing the clove hitch, and then we will move on to doing the girth hitch. Alright, so the half hitch, guys, is extremely basic. Alright, anybody can do it. A child can do it. But it's quite a good, it's a good thing. It's used a lot in securing lashings and such. So, anyhow, I'm not going to bore you with a bunch of crazy talk. There's a lot of information out about this stuff. There's tons of videos, a lot of stuff, libraries, Boy Scouts, all that good stuff. But anyhow, I want to go over these with you real quick. This is the half hitch. Alright, I'm just going to take this thing and wrap it around. Okay, there's just nothing to this. Pop this bad boy back through. Pull it tight. Good. Done. Okay? Basically an overhand knot. So, we're going to go straight into doing the double. So, all I'm going to do here, guys, is I'm going to kind of bring this down just a hair. I'm going to come up like this. And I'm going to go back down through the hole. Alright? And I'm just going to tug it up. That is technically your double half hitch. This is what it looks like from the other side. Snug it up. And it's good and solid now. And the good thing about this, guys, is you can keep going with this. You don't have to stop with just that. Okay? You can keep going. And the good thing about doing this little guy is that all this extra stuff can actually be wrapped around. That way it gets out of your way. If you do happen to have a little extra, you don't have to worry about it getting in your way, tripping on it, and just getting into things and causing problems. Okay? So see, there is 4 half hitches right there. It ain't going nowhere. You can do that all day long. You do 100 of them if you want to, back to back to back to back. It literally braids the rope. It's really cool. So, nonetheless, half hitch, double half hitch. Done. Now, let's move on to the clove hitch. This is one of my favorites. This little guy here is great for using with lashings as well. I love this little thing. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take my rope, coming around, I'm going to come over, cross and over, okay? Now I covered this one on a different video recently when we did the square lashing, just how I started it with, which is a very recommended. Anyways, okay, now I come back through like this, okay? See, it kind of resembles an X shape, sort of, in a way. Okay, this little guy here is going to come off to the side. It's going to run perpendicular with your main rope here. So I'll loosen it up so you can see it better. Okay, now let's do it again. Okay, over, cross over. Okay, then come back through. Run it right back up through here. Good to go. Pull it tight. Now with this little thing here, pull it good. Now when you go to set it, it's going to move on you. And then it's going to lock. Okay, just like that. Now, the good thing about this too is if you're concerned about it being loose or coming loose, you can turn this into a constrictor by taking this little tag end here and just tucking it up under here. Okay, just like that, and then retightening it. That right there is going to lock that down. It's going to prevent it from ever coming loose in any way, shape, or form. And it's very simple to take apart. Okay, so there you go. There's your clove hitch. Now I want to show you something while we're on the subject of the clove hitch. This is something that some people don't know. There is a way to test your clove hitch to see if it's set right. Okay, let's say you think you got it set right, you're new to this and you're just not sure. Okay, so here's an example of, say, okay, well, I'm new to this, I'm just trying, I think I understand it, but I can't get it right, it keeps slipping. So here's, let's say, an example here. Okay, see, I purposely have brought this to the wrong side. Okay, I'm locking it. See, it still kind of looks like the right thing, even though you don't have that X shape to it. This is on the wrong side. Now here's how you can test it. Grab your end and just pull. Okay, pull it. Now what's going to happen is if it is wrong, this is going to turn into an overhand knot. Okay? That's how you test your clove hitch if it's right. Okay? So, hope you learned something there. So, proper way to do it. Around, crossover around. Okay? Bring this little guy right up through here. Good to go. There you go. Clove hitch. Okay? So now, I want to move on to the next one. This next one is called the Girth Hitch. This is also known as the Lark's Head, if I do remember correctly. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but I do believe that is correct. This little guy here is used mainly in securing things. If you need to move something that's heavy and you need to have something way to really quickly, lash onto it, to hook onto it to be able to get some leverage and pull it and move it out of there, such as a tree or a large log or anything like that. So what we're going to do here, there's a couple ways I'm going to show you. We're going to also cover it with paracord, and we're going to cover it with nylon webbing. Okay? I like the nylon webbing on these smoother surfaces because it has more coverage area and more bite. Paracord tends to slip quite a bit, especially on these smoother surfaces. The paracord isn't going to slip as bad, obviously, on a tree, something with a rougher surface has got more bite there. Anyways, I'm going to give you the double rope version, and I'm going to give you a single rope version. Okay, this is just double rope. Now what you're going to do here is you're going to come around, and you're just going to pull back through, just like this. And you're going to have your little loop right here. Okay, that self-tightens. See, there's just locks. That's just your lock. Pull it together, and there you go. This sucker's good and strong. On a double rope, you ain't gonna have nothing slipping. You're not gonna have to worry about anything. But now, say for example, you don't have enough rope, and you need to conserve it, and you're going to have to do it with a single rope version. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this and you're going to fold it over, like so, however much you need, and then you're going to do what we just did. Okay, back through, pull your end through, and you're going to lock it. Okay, now I'm going to show you something here. This will slip, especially on this smooth surface. See here, like this? Okay, see, that slipped. That's no good. So how we're going to do that, we're going to take care of that by we're going to lock it down. And how we're going to do that is to go back to our first hitch, the half hitch. Alright, so all you're going to do here, as you can see, I've locked it down. All you're going to do here is take your little end here, you're going to bring it over, and back up through. There you go. That's locked. It ain't going nowhere. Alright, now it's not going to slip. Okay, see? You can do that as many times as you want. Okay? And again, you can braid that sucker right on down. Get that extra rope out of the way. There you go. Okay, now, with the nylon, it's the same thing. Except I can guarantee that the nylon is not going to slip as much as paracord or certain types of rope. It's the same deal, same process. This is set up for a single use, single rope use. Okay, so I'm shortening it down like that, the way we covered a little bit ago. Okay, bring it back through, bring your ends through. Make sure these are not twisted, and then just cinch it down. Good to go. As you can see, it ain't going nowhere. It's good to go, good and solid. And if you're worried about anything, like I said, just throw in a half hitch. Not a big deal. Alright, So there you go. That's it. So, in review on this, what we've done so far, we've done the half hitch. We've done the double half hitch, which we actually technically turned into like a quadruple one. Okay, here's your double half hitch here. Alright. The clove hitch, and also how to identify if you've done the clove hitch wrong. And we've done the girth hitch. These are all very basic, but fundamentally they're necessary to know. A lot of you already know this, and again, as I can't stress enough, these are instructional videos, so I'm hoping that the people that don't know are watching these videos and that you're learning something. The idea is to help and to share the knowledge. So again, real quick, we're going to throw a quick bonus in here on an actual knot. Now guys, remember something. Hitches and knots are not the same thing. So anyhow, get on with this. We're going to do a good old-fashioned square knot. Okay, as simple as it is, guys. Too many people just can't get it right. So we're going to do it again, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Alright, so this is the correct method for doing a basic square knot. Right over left. Under. Okay. Left over right. Back through. Alright. You kind of got this little thing going here. See here? These are supposed to hook into each other. They bind on each other and they lock it down. That is a square knot. If your square knot does not look like this, it is not a square knot. Okay? Then this will cinch down, lock it, done. Good to go. Square knot is one of many knots that are used to bind, to secure two ends of a rope. Alright, it is not the best or the strongest. There are many out there that are actually far more superior. But basically for shelter building, for your basic bushcraft, basic survival stuff, this little guy will do you fine. This thing, I even like using this little guy just to finish up my lashings with. Some people want to say, no, you have to do it with a clove hitch, or you have to do it with a half hitch. No, you don't necessarily have to on a lashing. Just finish it up with a darn square knot and you're good to go. If you got it secured, it's fine. It's not going anywhere. Do it right. You don't have to worry about it. So, okay, there we go, guys. We have done the half hitch, the double half hitch, the clove hitch, the testing of the clove hitch, the girth hitch, both nylon and paracord. Okay, something else I want to add real quick, guys, before I forget about the girth hitch, is it actually technically could be used as an anchor. It's something I like about it. It's strong enough that it could be used as an anchor for whatever reason you may have. So keep that in mind. Practice, guys. Do your research. Maybe my techniques aren't the greatest. Maybe you could learn better from someone else, but at least get in there and try it. And I really hope you guys learned something. I hope you enjoy. And thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And appreciate you guys. So until the next one, thank you. Have a good one.